What up, what up, what up, what up? Happy Sunday. Hopefully everybody is doing good. I want to take a moment to welcome you all into the El Jefe live show. So today, we're not doing a live review today. That's not what we're doing today. Today, we're just going to be vibing out, chilling, live Q&A, kind of the way we used to do it back in the day. So main reason being for that, if you're new here or if you didn't notice, I did drop a video this morning. That video was supposed to come out yesterday, but I wasn't feeling too good on Friday, so I had to get my stuff together and get the video done yesterday. So it dropped this morning. So if you haven't seen it yet, it is on the channel. It is the top 3 earbuds under $30, and we're talking about ANC earbuds right here. So latest video that just dropped right there. Definitely make sure if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. Also, shout out to everybody who's already checked out the video and dropped comments. It's greatly appreciated by your boy. So yeah, man. But also just want to give a shout out to everybody who slid through super early. Saw my guy Jimmy come in here really early. What's up, man? Good to see you. Kings fan 395. What up, Trevin? Good to see you. My guy Barry Johnson in the house. What's going on? Bigger Wesley. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. Tito's in the house. Holla at your boy. What up, man? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you. We got the Island Boy. We got Shay. What's going on, Shay? Good to see you. Tim Windsor in the house. Appreciate you always coming through, always showing love, man. Super appreciated. Always good to see everybody coming in, man. But let's see who else came in. We got Mr. Sean Sanderson. What up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. Wayne King in the house. We got Popeye. What up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on today, man. We're just kind of keep it chill. Live Q&A. A lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff that's out for sale. Figured we could look at some of the deals that are up on Amazon if you guys wanted to check that out. A lot of stuff is on sale. I think 2 of the 3, if not actually all 3 of the earbuds in my top 3 under 30 also happen to be on like discount today. Because I didn't realize, like, this is just me, man. So my mistake. I didn't realize that Amazon was having like a big spring sale thing going on, right? I just been so much locked in my own stuff and in my own lane that I haven't been like paying attention to that stuff. So I didn't realize that they had a bunch of big discounts going on right now. So, but yeah, so I think all 3 of them actually happen to be discounted. I think, yeah. So it's kind of a trap. I think one of them's under $20 right now, which is hilarious. So, but that's how it is, man. That's how it is. Neo, what up, man? Good to see you. IB, what's up, man? We got Tractor Pro in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you. HLB 49, what up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. Let's see. I want heavy bass headphones cheap. Yeah, what does cheap mean, bro? You got to use your words. So, because cheap for some people is $10 and cheap for some people is $1,000. So you're gonna have to use your words and actually like, you know, say what your actual budget is, and then I can help you out. So I'm gonna need you to use your words, bro. So she's talking about Amazon has sales. Like, yeah, no, hey, that's facts, bro. yeah. I don't know if do you guys remember when it used to just be only Black Friday, Cyber Monday? Like, it used to just be Black Friday, and then it became Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then Amazon started doing Prime Day in summer. And then they started doing multiple Prime days, and now it's overwhelming at this point, to be completely honest. So I think there's like 3 or 4 Prime days a year now, plus Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It's honestly out of hand, to be completely honest. I mean, it's cool that you can get stuff at discounts and stuff, but I think it really like dilutes those sales. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's just me, man. You know what it is. Este Bandito, what up, man? So Heavy knows how to save 100% by not buying anything. Hey, that's facts. You guys know, man. I mean, people who have been coming to the channel, seeing the videos and stuff, and I've said this so many times, ad nauseum, as some would say, that I always encourage people to wait. You know what I mean? I always encourage you guys to wait, because patience pays off. And unless, I mean, because, and here's the thing, it's not me hating on like people who have to have things now, because I fall victim to that sometimes. Sometimes I get FOMO. I want to get the latest and greatest thing right now, and I'll have to, shell out top dollar. But if it doesn't mean that much to you, if you can actually hold off for a few months, you can get stuff for bigger discounts. The longer you wait, the bigger the discount. It's like some people who don't ever get the latest model of phone, right? So like if the iPhone 17 came out, the people are just then going to upgrade to the 16. You know what I mean? Like they're not doing the latest and greatest because why? They don't want to pay full price. And that's fair. You know what I mean? That's totally fair. Just seeing that OnePlus have done a neckband. I mean, OnePlus used to do neckbands. Unless you're talking about something new, I don't think they've done anything new as of recently. So yeah, seems like OnePlus is going the other direction. Let's see. Which is kind of sad to say, it's just kind of sad to say because I love their audio products, man. Their phones are good too, but I love their audio products. So yeah, after spring sale, Prime Week, summer sale, probably some other Prime Week. Yeah, because they do a Prime Week in October too, which is kind of a trip. So it's way too much, man. Yo, Omega, what up, man? Good to see you. Miss America, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Waiting us for suckers, right? Oh man, yeah. Listen, I don't know if that's even going to happen. Waiting on OnePlus Buds Pro 4. I don't know, man. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not, man. So because I know right now, if you guys have been paying attention to tech news, OnePlus is seems like they are going bye-bye, at least from a lot of the global markets. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of sad to say because OnePlus, as far as their earbuds, have been like really good, really, really good. And it's just sad to see that, Some people could trade their old phone for a new flagship. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. That's definitely doable for a lot of people, especially with the way that the cell phone carriers work nowadays. But I've known plenty of people who don't ever get the latest and greatest phone. They always stay one generation behind purposely, just so that they never have to spend top dollar on a phone, which honestly makes perfect sense. Like real talk, it really does. So, because I've even switched to doing that myself with the iPhones. When I upgrade, I'm not upgrading every year. I skipped the 16. So I went from the 15 to the 17. Whereas before that, I had all of them from the 10, what I had, the 10, the 11, the 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. So I had every single one up to the 15, and then I didn't get the 16, jumped to the 17, and I don't plan on getting the next one. But I guess it all depends too, because, if Apple actually does drop a foldable, then we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Let's see here. Yeah, I think a lot of us have seen the rumors and stuff around that. I'm staying away from that stuff because I haven't had any information or anything come down the pipeline. So I'd rather not speculate. I'd rather wait for, to get them in my hands and kind of go that route. So yeah, so that's what I'm waiting for, to be completely honest. But yeah. Yeah, I think they might shut down. I think India as well. Yeah, that's what I heard too. I heard that OnePlus was going to be pulling out of India as well, which is like, dang, like that sucks, man. That sucks. So, what are you going to do? Still miss my OnePlus 5T. Yeah, man. I actually sold I had the last OnePlus phone I had was my OnePlus Open that I sold to my guy Mims. Shout out to my homie Mims. But yeah, dude. So it's just sad to see. Yeah, no, facts. It's always sad to see it, man. Yeah. But yeah, what are you going to do, right? Yeah. I got the S24 FE instead of S25. The 24 had the specs I wanted. Nice. That makes sense, man. I did 14 to 17. I don't bother yearly just because of minor upgrades. Yeah, it's just not worth it, man. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it. So yeah. A Liberty 4 NC on my iPhone. Should I get the 4 Pro? I mean, I think that would be a good upgrade, but it's not going to be anything like huge. It's not going to be like, you're not going to be like, wow, this is a night and day difference, because the 4 NCs are pretty good already. So yeah. I would probably hold off for right now, man. If there's nothing wrong with your 4 NCs right now, I would hold off because we're still really early in the year. We're barely going to get into April, and there's going to be a lot of product launches that are going to happen between now and like October, November. A lot of product launches, and that's going to come from so many different companies. So usually it's throughout the summer and into the fall, Q2, Q3, where we start seeing, and early Q4, we start seeing a lot of like Sony, JBL, although Sony did just drop their XM6s. But we see like Sony, JBL, Soundcore, probably Earfun, Soundpeats for sure has some stuff that they're cooking up. You know, so it's just, I think it's worth waiting, to be completely honest right now, because it's super early in the year, super early. Which earbuds have the best call quality? I think that would be up to you to decide. If you want to hear some of the best, in my opinion, you can check out. So I have my video here. If you go to my channel page, the Galaxy Buds 4 Pro, I have a section in this where I share call quality samples, and I put the Galaxy Buds Pro 4. I compared their call and mic quality. It was Galaxy Buds, the AirPods Pro 3, the Techniques AZ100. I forgot what else I included in there, but I included a bunch of like top dog earbuds so that you can hear what they actually sound like call quality wise. And I think it was a pretty good toss up between a few of them. AirPods Pro 3 probably still one of the better ones for sure, but if you want to hear what they sound like, those are probably some of the best on the market right now. So definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, that's what I would do. That way you can hear it for yourself and not just have me tell you, you know what I mean? But yeah, they're pretty good. Yo, Purple Drink, what up, man? Might be old stock being liquidated by OnePlus then, but I don't think they have the neckband on Amazon UK before. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Well, hey, man, Sean, when you get a minute, feel free to like post a link to that in the comments. Not in the chat right here, but like in the comments and stuff, and I can definitely take a look at it later on to see if it's something new or not. It'd be cool if they did something new though. Like that'd be dope, man. It's like everybody got away. We used to get some really dope neckbands, man. LG used to make some dope ones. Man, one more. Their neckband, they had a dual driver neckband. That thing was legit. That thing was sick, dude. AU Sounds had a really good one that my buddy Juan Bagnell put me on. The last good one that I had, I mean, Soundcore still has theirs as well. You don't hear much about it. The U2i, they have that. The CMF Neckband Pro. I'm praying that nothing in CMF or either nothing or CMF come out with like a more premium neckband. I'm praying, because this one was dope. Like for $50, it was sick. And people in India and other places were telling me they were getting it for like anywhere from like 15 to 30 US dollars. I was like, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, and for us, 50 is well worth it, to be completely honest. But I'm praying that nothing or CMF come out with like a more pro version of that. Like, dude, that would be so sick. But are we going to get it? You know what I mean? So seems like people don't want to mess with the neck bands no more. And I'm all about it, man. I didn't know the Sennheiser was up for sale. Please, whoever buy them, don't have it up. Yeah, well, I think they got sold before. I think they got sold to Sonova or something like that a while back. And, you know, so I'm not surprised, man. So we'll see what happens, but I definitely hope they don't mess it up. That's for sure, man. Yo, Sean, what up, man? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you sliding through. Bit early for it. No, well, we already did it twice today. We already did it twice, man. Yo, Barry, shout out for putting the link in the chat, man. Appreciate you, bro. So Barry put the link in there. Make sure you check that out. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now, man. Let me see. What is this here? Okay. I close that up. There we go. Yeah, man. I'm hoping they do come out with something different though. That'd be kind of dope. Not really headphones, but recently I got the Sonos Ray for my PC. Just something to use to chill when I don't want to use headphones. I've been pretty happy with that. Just low volume audio. Nice, man. Yeah, man. I bought one more off of Slang. Nice. That's what's up, man. Maybe the OnePlus Buds Pro 4 will reincarnate his Oppo Enco Buds. Probably. So, because the Oppo Enco Buds, I remember having those. I forgot if it was the 1 or the 2, but I remember them being super good. But then we started getting OnePlus Buds here in the States, and I didn't bother with trying to import the Oppo Enco Buds anymore. But maybe that'll happen. You know, I might have to go back to reviewing the Oppo Enco Buds. We'll have to see. Yeah, LG would be dope to come back. Yeah, they always made some good audio products for sure. You dug in my pockets of CMF neckband. Man, bro, I'm telling you though, this is a good neckband right there, man. That's what we call some good neck, sir. You know what I mean? That's what we call it. Yeah, CMF Buds Pro 2 are awesome. They absolutely are. I'm going to be talking about them in an upcoming video that should be coming out within the next week or two. So they're going to be included in that video. But yeah, we're definitely going to be talking about those for sure, man. Let's see here. Brother, have you hear me out? How did you get your AKA? Oh man, it was actually my wife that helped me decide that name, man. So God rest her soul. But that's part of the legacy. It's one of the reasons I haven't changed my name on the channel. Also, the other reason is because I'd probably lose my check mark if I switch names. So, but yeah, man. But yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, the CMF Buds Pro 2 are dope, man. I actually have them. Don't I have them up here right now? I do. Yeah, I got mine in blue. So these are clean. Let me let's switch. Let me make sure I got my other camera on. Bam. So yeah, so we got them right here. So these are the CMF Buds Pro 2 right here. So pretty clean. As you guys can see, I already got my spin fit tips on them because you know how I roll. But yeah, this is the case. This is ones that have the actual dial in the case where you can adjust the volume, and it's a button as well. You could do different functionality with it. So yeah, these are dope. Like I said, I'm going to be talking about these here in an upcoming video because they are legit. So because yeah, man, nothing in CMF, man. They're making big moves out here, and I'm with it. I'm here for all of it. I love the competition. So yeah, I love seeing that. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Double pause. We got to be careful out here. You know, we got to be careful out here. But that's what's up, man. But yeah, there's a lot of different stuff going on. Let me do this. Let me switch over to this real quick so we can peep game. So I'm gonna jump. Let me switch screens here real quick. Bam. So moving over to Amazon real quick here. As I said, they got deals going on right now because of this big spring sale. But I specifically set right here the target for under $100 basically, and then clicked on some of the brands. So P30i, that was one of the earbuds I talked about in my video from earlier today, $27.99. So they've got that one. I don't think it's a huge discount. I think it's maybe like $1 or $2 because they put list at $39.99. Bro, these earbuds been under 30 for hella long. Like listen, I was born at night, not last night. All right. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Bruh. So, but still, you know, they are under $30. The other one, the P20i, these don't have noise canceling, but they are $20, but they don't have noise canceling. Now the GoPop ANC was the other one that I mentioned in my top 3 under 30 from the video from today. They're $20 right now. So they definitely got discounted. You know what I mean? They definitely got discounted. So that's one to definitely keep an eye out for sure. But yeah, so there's definitely a bunch of different ones. The Soundcore Sport X20, these are legit earbuds for like if you are like living an active lifestyle, sports, workouts, high intensity stuff. These are legit. So, and for $69, I think that's an okay price. I've seen them go for lower during like Black Friday, Cyber Monday stuff. But just make sure that if you do decide to pick these up, you don't pay over $70 for them. They're really good though. Don't get me wrong. They're worth their full price, but, it could be something that's worth maybe being a little bit more patient for. This one still trips me out to this day, man. The Soundcore Space A40 have been selling for under $50 for like a year now, which is crazy because when these dropped in 2022, August, September 2022. And at that time, they were my number one under 100. They were $99 earbuds. And for what they brought to the table, all the features that you could want. The only thing they were missing was like a multi-driver setup. They're a single driver setup on these, but long battery life, good call quality, great sound quality, active noise cancellation, transparency mode, multi-point connectivity, Soundcore app support, and they were small and discreet. You could use them for sleep. I mean, they just fired on all cylinders for what they were. And then now for like the past year and a half, you can get them for under $50. It's crazy. That to me is wild. So yeah, that's a really, really good set of earbuds right there. But yeah, which is more premium pro, the CMF Buds Pro 2 or Plus? If I remember correctly, for me, it's going to be the, hold on, let me switch back. It's going to be the CMF Buds Pro 2. So the Pro over the Plus, if I remember correctly. So yeah. What do you think about the Noble Rex earbuds? No idea, bro, because I don't have any contact, so I never got a chance to try those out. So yeah, too wide for your ears. I'm not surprised, man. That's an issue that a lot of people can come up against with IEMs, and being that the Noble Rex are being made by an IEM company, sometimes they just won't fit certain people's ears. So you know what I mean? What are you gonna do? So my Space A40s are still crisp. See, that's what I'm saying, man. They're really, really good earbuds. I knew so many people that pick those up. I know people that have lost them and bought them again. And then they don't even mind doing it because they're so inexpensive now. They're just like, I should just wait it because they're like less than $50 all the time now. So yeah, it's still a good deal, you know? Did you do the Tozo NC20 Pro? Not yet. Not yet. So that's coming up soon. These buds are no duds. Yeah, exactly, man. That's what I'm saying, dude. But yeah, so there's some good stuff on here, man. So jumping back in. So that was the Soundcore Space A40. They got the Nothing Ear A right now for $58. That's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good deal. If for people who've used Nothing earbuds, the Nothing Ear A are legit earbuds. Also another one, Soundcore P31i. Right now they're only $7 more. That's the only thing the only reason that the P31, so sorry, let me rephrase this. So the only reason that I used the P30 in my video from today and not the P31i is because the 31i's are above the $30 mark. Even on sale, they're still above the $30 mark. And normally they're hitting right around 47 to like $50 ish for those earbuds. So couldn't include them in this video. Otherwise they would have been included because they're really good earbuds, but you know, they're just a hair, you know, above the price tag. So what are you going to do? Right. But really good earbuds as well. Let's see here. Who else we got? Earfun for $34. JLab JBuds Mini. Actually, you know what I heard? So JLab JBuds Mini, these are like the super tiny like keychain earbuds. But I saw on their website that they have an ANC version of the JBuds Mini coming. And I don't think they're out yet, but it's supposed to be like the world's smallest ANC earbuds. So if you're somebody with small ears, like these might be something to keep an eye out for. It's not these ones specifically. It's like an ANC version of these JBuds Mini, and they are teeny tiny. So yeah, so it's something else to watch out for sure. Sony WF-C710N. These are Sony's lowest entry point into noise cancellation earbuds from their entire lineup, because from here it goes up to like the LinkBuds S, and then you start getting into the XMs. So for $88, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's still a good set of earbuds for sure. But it's the only reason like these don't make like many like top lists is because the sub 100, like the $50 to $100 market for earbuds is shockingly competitive. And you've got OnePlus in that lineup. You got Nothing, you got Soundcore, Tozo, QCY. You got so many brands that are competing in the budget sub 100 range that it's hard for, I don't think it's hard for a company like Sony to compete, but they would have to throw much more into their earbuds at this price point to actually make them competitive under 100, to be completely honest. So send you one of those Lego sets behind me. Nah, bro. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean by that? You know, I can't do that. Thoughts on Devialet Gemini 2? I don't have thoughts on those because that company never responded to my emails when I reached out to them. Because those earbuds dropped like 3 years ago, something like that. And I reached out when they dropped the first ones and no response. I don't know who runs their PR and marketing, but never got any response out of them. So yeah, I'd love to. So yeah. Hey, Tish, good to see you. Appreciate you coming through using your Soundcore Boom 2 today. That's what's up. Appreciate that. Oh man. What is the key you pick up what is the key you pick earbuds to your test? For example, C30 review. I'm sorry. I'm not understanding what you're trying to ask me here, man. Sorry. Can you try that one more time for me? Because I'm not understanding your question here. So I want to answer your question. I just don't understand what you're asking me. So you have, what are your hopes for the Liberty 5 Pro and Pro Max? I mean, better at the basics. This is going to go for, it doesn't even have to be for just Soundcore specifically. I'm talking about all earbuds from all companies, like period. I want more companies to stop throwing gimmicks and knickknacks at earbuds. I want more of the stuff that actually matters at the end of the day, like improving call quality. That's a big one. And they can all do it in quiet environments, but do it in noisy environments, do it in windy environments, right? Give us real upgrades there. That's probably one of the biggest ones. Continue to improve battery life, because there was a point where we were getting earbuds that were pushing like 12 to 15 hours, and then noise cancellation and LDAC and all that stuff got pushed into it as well. And now we're back to, 5 to 8 hours being kind of like the average. And I think we can push that up again and get that above 10. So I think mic quality, battery life, continue to make improvements on comfort, transparency mode. And that goes hand in hand, I think, with the mic quality. So improving transparency modes, brands improving their app experiences is a big one. Also, can we get some better tips? Like, I just don't understand how even from like the top companies, it's like they throw everything at these earbuds, everything but the kitchen sink, and then they just opt out and get like the cheapest, crappiest ear tips and put those in the box. And it's just like, are you serious? I mean, Sony at least are using their hybrid foam stuff, and there's a couple companies that still do this. But like, come on, man, like you guys can do better. How much could it really cost to like just give us something one step better than the cheapest rubber ear tips that you guys can find? Like just give us one step. I'm not saying you got to throw SpinFit or Comply or Asla into the box, but just give us one step better. You know what I mean? Just one step better. That'd be kind of dope. Personally, I think that'd be kind of dope. Let me take a sip here real quick. Yeah. Basically, that's the main differences there. Plus the auto translation, but you pretty much got it. So because I've got them both as well. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh man. Yo, hold on. So sorry, my chat, it freezes and then it catches up and it's like 10 messages appear at the same exact time. Yo, bye burner, what up, man? Soundcore Liberty 4 NC left earbud died. Should I go with the CMF Buds 2 Pro as an alternative, or are there better options for the same price tag? I still have my Denon Pro. Yeah, dude, if you want to go with something around that like sub 50 price range, get the CMF Buds Pro 2. I think you're gonna like them. If you like the Liberty 4 NC, I think you're really going to like the CMF Buds Pro 2, because Liberty 4 NC were straight bass head certified. So, and yeah, the Buds Pro 2, yeah, that's going to be the way you want to go. So I would go with the CMFs, man. P31, I ain't no joke. Yeah, no, not at all. Best earbuds over $60? That, bro. over $60, you can go with so many different options, man. So, because over can take you all the way up to $300, man. So yeah, but here, what I'm going to say is this: my next video, one of my next videos that's coming out here over the course of the next week or two, is going to be a top 5 under 50. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll be trying to answer that question in there. So, but hopefully we'll see. Because what sucks is, I've done most of the testing already. We're pretty much good to go. It's almost a finalized testing on that one. There's one more set of earbuds that I had to replace to see if I'll be able to see if it's actually going to work out. But I just hope all the prices don't go up, because that's the downside of doing this, is like prices are constantly shifting. So there's going to be times where I might do something where it's like, because this happened in the past where I did videos that were like top 5 under 50, top 5 under 100, and people are like, no, these are $125 or these are $75 now. And I'm like, when I made this video, that was the price. Like, so you just got to wait it out, I guess. But yeah. I think they mean, what's your key features for picking earbuds? I mean, for when I'm doing the testing, I mean, for the top 3 under 30, it was mostly going to be, it was going to come down to the sound quality, the noise cancellation, call quality, feature set. That was like, those are the main things that I was picking for that list. So they just have to work well. And it's hard to narrow it down, because even if it's like 3, it's not like I'm just picking a random 3 and saying these are the best. There's a bunch of earbuds that get tested to go into that. So normally the top 3 are like a top 3 out of 10, or a top 3 out of 15, or a top 3 out of 20 that were in that run up. Like the top 5 under 50 is something like a 16 or 17 earbud spread that I have to narrow into a top 5 list. So yeah, but that's sort of how we make it work. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, man? The Wiz in the house. What up, man? Have you tried Ceramics MK2 from Rose Elsa? I have not. I'd still use SpinFin even if they improve the stock tips. Yeah, most likely, man. As long as they do, as long as they're decent and comfortable. But the sad thing is, that's the one thing that bugs me still, man. Some of these are like, Yeah, some of the included ear tips are just not good. You know what I mean? And that bothers me. But I mean, what are you gonna do, man? So, did you ever do the Moondrop Robin? No, they're good earbuds. I never did a review on them though. Let's see, the old reliable. It's not Stanley, bro. Come on, man. It's Reduce, I think, is what it's called. But yeah, so yeah, definitely not Stanley. Let's see. Yeah, the Soundcore Liberty 4 has a defect. My pair only charged to 90%. Oh, that happens. Yeah, and that can happen, man. I actually had somebody who hit me up about how often like earbuds will have like issues and like quality control, and I'm like, I mean, what it really comes down to is any electronics that are mass produced, there's going to be some level of quality control problems. There's going to be some failures. There's going to be stuff like that. I've experienced it as well. So that's sort of the gamble we take when we're buying something. And it doesn't even matter like what brand it comes from. You'll see people make bigger deals of like out of when it's like Sony or Sennheiser or whatever, because they're much more recognized names. So people make huge deals out of that, but it's essentially the same for a ton of, it can happen with literally any brand. You can have a perfect name brand, whatever, come in and it can be defective. So yeah, like for example, right now, I'm going to have to go back to the Apple store tomorrow, because I did pick up a new iPad along with a new Apple Pencil for that iPad specifically, but that Apple Pencil does not work. It worked the first couple of days I had it, and now the Apple Pencil no longer works. And I went through all the level 1 troubleshooting with them, over the internet. And they were like, yeah, you know what? I think you're gonna have to bring it in. Bring your iPad too, just so we can make sure. I'm like, I just need y'all to replace this pencil. The iPad is fine. So I just need you guys to replace this pencil, and that way I can keep it pushing. You know what I mean? But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, but we'll have to see how things go. But yeah, so that'll be what it is. Little by little though, we'll make it happen. So yeah, man. Rose, what up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you coming through. What's up, man? Need a replacement for a Soundcore Sports X10. Would you recommend besides the X20? I mean, I would say it depends. If they need to still be in ears, the X20 is probably still going to be my top choice. JBL, I believe they have a nice over ear hook style earbud that's pretty good. I think it's the Endurance Peak 2 or the Endurance Peak 3. I think that's another really good option if you want to go that route. But I would still go with Soundcore X20, because if you already are accustomed to the fit and the experience that you had with the X10, the X20 is going to be the perfect, that's like the perfect upgrade. So yeah, man. Yo, Leroy, what up, man? Good to see you. I hope you don't mind me asking, what's your current standing or opinion of Denon Pro? They're excellent. Still one of the best earbuds on the market, in my opinion. Just chunky, but those were like my number one for the longest time. So yeah. Yeah, itchy ears, main reason. Yeah, dude. I totally get that, man. Wood has Denon earbuds that I never heard of on sale today for $30, down for $150. I never heard of it though. It's got some weird name, Denon ANC, and a bunch of numbers. Really weird. All right. Huh. Soundcore warranty is great. Excellent company. Yeah, man. I've told people that plenty of times. I've had people tell me, oh man, my, Soundcore earbuds died and now I got to go buy some new ones. Like, no, you don't. Like, you bought Soundcore earbuds. They have a warranty. What are you doing? But it's, you'd be surprised at how many people don't understand like the basics of like stuff like that. Like where, you can contact customer support. You have a warranty. Like, yes, it's going to take some doing on your part, but like a new set of earbuds is not just going to magically appear on your desk. But if you're willing to go through those steps, like companies that have good customer support are going to take care of you. So, and I've heard way more good about Soundcore's customer support than I've heard bad. So yeah. Yeah, the pencil. Yeah, man, it did. And then it didn't. And I'm like, so yeah, it was weird. I don't know what happened, man. It was just super, super weird. But yeah. What up, man? Good to see you, man. Big Jeffro in the house. What's going on? Glad you're back. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad to be back, Let's see. In your opinion, what's the oldest true wireless you think still rocks today? Man, I mean, I don't know. There's some people who were telling me that I got a comment recently where somebody was still using a Soundcore Liberty 2 Pro. I think they were using the Liberty 2 Pro Plus. And if you guys don't know, the Liberty 2 Pro Plus, I even had done a video about it back in the day. It was a small run of Liberty 2 Pros that came out with an upgraded chipset. So they had better mics, better transparency. It's like all the little nitpicks that we threw at Soundcore. They ran this like small run. I think it was a test batch. So it wasn't that many. And they were legit. And I think this guy was telling me he was still using them and he was thinking about upgrading. And I'm like, what, you're still using Liberty 2 Pro in 2026? Like what? So, and he was thinking about trying to upgrade, but he was like, he didn't like the fact that they had switched over to a stem style setup. And I was like, then your natural upgrade would be if you can find a set of Liberty 3 Pros. But yeah, it's tough to find stuff like that nowadays. Then an ACH 30 NCW. I had never heard of those. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. ANC with the Buds 2 Pro or Buds Pro 2. If you're talking about the CMFs, it's actually surprisingly strong. It's not Sony XM6 level, so you know, don't get your hopes up too high, but it's pretty good. It's on par, if not at the top of what's possible with like $50 to $60 earbuds. So very, very good in my opinion. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely hit them up, man. If that's what's going on, hit them up. I don't know if they're still making them or not because I haven't been. I think Liberty 3 Pros aren't even available anymore on Amazon. So, yeah. So I think it might be one of those things where they might have already aged out, and that happens, you know. 3 Pro. Let me see. Yeah, they're not even on Amazon anymore. So you'd have to go Liberty 4 Pro at this point. But yeah, they're not even on there no more. How are the foam tips for working out and earbud security on the ears? Well, you know, foam tips can be pretty good. I'm not a fan of them because of the pressure they put on my ear canals. That's a personal thing. Plenty of people love them. So for working out and stuff, I mean, because they will stay put. Because once you squeeze them and you put them in your ears and then they expand out, the grip on them is really good. So, you know, that's something where if you need that good grip, that's probably a very, very good option for you. Now, when I say that, make sure you guys are getting your mind out of the gutter, all right?
Relax.
So yeah, Liberty 3 Pro still going strong. They only charge about 80%. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah. Foam tips are trash. Yeah, they're not for everybody, man. You know, they're not for everybody. So for me, they're not. Like I've said this many times, man. I'm not a big fan of foam tips. I can see why they can work really well, and especially if you want to improve the passive noise isolation on any set of earbuds, they really work well. They make your ANC seem like it's god tier compared to like silicone tips. But for me, comfort is ultimate, and I need to have you know, softer silicone ear tips on my earbuds so that my ears are comfortable and so that they don't get itchy. So that's a big one too. I want to get my boyfriend a new pair of earbuds for his birthday. Recommendations under 80 and in the IP68 range. Yeah, Sport X20 is probably going to be the way to go. I would have to look because I don't, off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you which ones have a higher IP rating like IP68. So I wouldn't be able to tell you that off the top of my head. So I definitely would have to look into those. But yeah, I mean, the Soundcore Sport X20 is a really good choice. So yeah, really good choice. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Relax. Just ask about the ceramics because they're like $30 or less. Has ANC all deck. Yeah, I think I've heard the name maybe once or twice, and that's it. So yeah, I'm not even familiar with that company. But yeah, but there's a lot, dude. There are so many. Like if you just go on Amazon and you type in wireless earbuds under $50, there are so many no-name brands out there that it's like it's impossible to keep up with all of them. So I try to stick to like what's coming out and what's hot, and from some companies that are actually bringing it. But there's so many that it's just like, dang, dude, it's crazy, man. So. Any plans on trying the Status Pro X? Dude, I've had the Status Pro X since they launched, since before they launched. So when people ask me about them, I've told them like they're one of my favorite earbuds. They're, for me, Status Pro X, top 3 earbuds, period. Like, period. When it comes to sound quality, top 3 earbud, period. So, but I never did a review on them because they came out at a poor time for me mentally. I was in a kind of a bad spot, and I was working on other things at the time. So that's the only reason, but I've included them in the conversations when I did my reviews of the Sony XM6, when I did my review of the Galaxy Buds Pro 4. They're actually in the review of the Galaxy Buds Pro 4 in the call quality section. So they're really good. Status Pro X, dude, they get, if you were looking at them and you were like wondering like, would Jefe recommend them? Yes, I absolutely do. But they're not perfect at everything. They're not a jack of all trades. They're very good at what they do. They've got good noise cancellation. They got excellent sound quality, good transparency mode, decent app experience. They respond well to EQ. But some things that they can be a little bit lacking on would be like the shape of the earbud. A lot of people aren't a fan of it because it sticks out quite a bit. And the call quality still needs improvement for sure. So transparency mode also needs improvement on those. But sound wise, yeah, dude, they're tough. They're seriously tough, man. Let's see. Sorry, trying to keep up with the chat here. Let's see. Get your pair of Raycons, call it a day. Yeah, a lot of companies are either totally out or mostly out of the earbud game. Yeah, Jaybird's gone. Jabra, yep. JBL, I wouldn't say JBL because they're still releasing product. Like they literally are still releasing products. So I wouldn't say JBL for sure, but a lot of the other ones, Jaybird and Jabra for sure. Yeah. Which is better, Status 3 or Pro X? Pro X for sure. It's not a night and day difference though, but Pro X, yeah. Yeah, mental health is so important to take care of. Yeah, man. I mean, that's one thing where like, here's the thing. Like I want to like right now I'm doing good, physically doing good, mentally, mostly doing good. And that's what's been pushing me and driving me more to like bring the channel back. And that's what I've been doing over the past month for those that have been here and been showing love and showing support. That's what's been going on because a lot of people notice like, damn, I just kind of came back out of nowhere. Live show came back, videos every week came back, dropping shorts all week that, so, hitting it strong. So, we're back in the game, but yeah, last year, like, August, September, October, a lot of that time was just not that great for me. So, we had to do that. Sometimes you just got to take a little time for yourself, That's like what I meant. I thought the foam were better for itchiness, better for comfort. Never tried them. It's worth trying though. Like one thing I'll say is if you ever do get a chance to try them out, try them to see if it's something that you like. Because you never know until you actually try them. And for me, that's really what it came down to. I was trying them over and over and over. It just never quite worked out. So yeah. Any decent sets with MEMS that you recommend? I mean, if we're talking about the X-MEMS drivers, I think Soundpeats, I think it's the Air 5 Pro Plus would probably, I don't know if I can't say that I 100% recommend them because I don't even have those. Soundpeats hasn't even sent me those. So, but that's the only one off the top of my head that I can think of that has those. I think there was another one. Who was it? There was another, man. I can't think of off the top of my head, man. But yeah, you got a lot of free giveaways behind you. Hey, no way. Oh man. It says Rose LC was once called Rose Techniques, is one of those Chinese audio brands. Like 1-2 years ago, I started making true wireless since their main products are IMs. Oh, okay. One's called Rose Techniques. Yeah, that's a good way to get copyright infringement from Panasonic. Is call your earbuds Techniques. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Oh man. Let's see. Glad to hear you're back. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a trip, man. I actually just posted on my Instagram story earlier today. So if you guys haven't seen it, or if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, it's totally fine. But here, I'll show you guys. This was tripping me out because I went and I was looking at one of my videos from a year ago. And then I was like looking at the talking head versus looking at the talking head from one of my videos like recently. And check this out. You can see this, like you can literally see the weight loss on me, which is crazy, but it still trips me out. I feel like I have body dysmorphia when I see stuff like this, but check this out. Look, that's the before and after. That's 100 pounds difference right there. So on the before, this was me at 376 ish, somewhere between 370 and 380. So right around 376 ish. And this is me now where I'm 275. So that's crazy. Like, I mean, it's crazy to see it. Like, in pictures like that, and I can feel the difference. Like I can physically feel how different I feel. I know how different I look, because going from wearing 5X 6X clothing down to 2X, like I'm wearing 2X right now, so going down to 2X, that's a huge difference. That's a huge difference. So, and it's a trip, because I still have a lot of my big clothes. And sometimes I'll not be paying attention, and I'm just like kind of getting dressed in the morning, and I'm putting on one of my like 5X sweats, and they're so freaking big. I'm like, dude, what the heck? So yeah, it's a trip, man. It's a trip. So, but yeah, man, it's, just got to lock in. And I'm still locked in, man. I mean, I'm kind of right now, it feels like I'm hitting another plateau. This happened to me at between 320 and 330. I got trapped in a plateau for like a month and a half, which really sucked. And right now, for like the last 3 weeks, I've been bouncing between like 274 and like 280, 283, something like that. So I keep bouncing back and forth. So I got to stay locked in, because I need to, it's not so much like I want to lose a certain amount of weight, but it's not so much the number on the scale. I'm trying to get myself below a 2X. I'm trying to get down to like extra large, like 1X, extra, like just XL size, or even like borderline fitting into a large. Like as long as that's really the ultimate goal, is just to get myself into that smaller range. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're it's little by little, you know what I mean? Little by little. Would you say the Status Pro X is worth $250 when I can get 3A and C for $100? Nah, dude, for that price, just get the 3A and C, bro. Like for a hundo? Nah. Yeah, it's not the Pro X is not $150 better. You know what I mean? So yeah, now do yourself the favor, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah, do yourself that favor. But yeah, man, huge difference. Thank you, man. Gotta go, but glad day. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Congrats on keep on pushing. Thank you, man. Yeah, man. This rate you're gonna have to change your name from to El Guapo. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, only MEMS drivers I know, Air 5 Pro from SoundPeats and the Melobuds N70 from QCY. Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. That's right, QCY. I keep forgetting, man. I thought you looked a lot lighter. Keep up the great work. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, just little by little, man. That's really what it is, man. Try to make better choices. Ah, that's it. That was the one I was thinking of. Creative Arvana Ace. That was the one I was thinking of. But yeah. Liberty 4 NC or Liberty 5 for volume and soundstage and bass. I would go Liberty 5. No, I would go with Liberty. Liberty 5 between those two. But if those are my only choices, honestly, man, I would just get the Liberty 4 Pro. I think that'll be better. That'll be better than both of those in my experience. But yeah. What's great about exercise, if you put in the effort every day, something will eventually give and you will see the results. Yeah, no, 100%. That's really what I think it's what it is right now. Is not so much like, because lifting weights and doing cardio and stuff, I'm probably putting on muscle, and that's probably where I'm like evening out to where like where I'm losing weight, but I'm also gaining muscle, and that could be what it's balancing out. So this is why I'm not so much worried. I think I have to stop measuring just pure weight, and I have to start going by like BMI, but also body measurements to like actually measure my chest and measure my waist and measure my hips and legs and stuff, because that was where I didn't realize like, I was losing weight, but it was actually losing sizes of clothing. That was like, oh, that's the big difference right there. So I think that's where I have to start doing, you know what I mean? But LaShawn doesn't even fit in a large. I thought LaShawn was an extra medium. Let's see. Yo, Drummer Boy, what up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you sliding through, joining us. We're just in here chilling, we're just in here chilling today. Nothing crazy, no live reviews today. But again, I'm going to double back on this one time because, we got to do it. We got to do it. Whole ass channel time, man. So back here real quick one time. For anybody who might have missed it, earlier today, we dropped the best ANC earbuds under $30. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you get over and check that out. A lot of new videos have been on the channel. We got 4 videos that are live right now. Galaxy Buds Pro 4 review, Nothing Headphones A review, Sony XM6 reviews on there. Dropped a bunch of shorts on the channel as well. We got more coming this week. So a bunch of shorts on the channel has also dropped. Shout out to people who've been coming through and actually checking out the shorts. Really appreciate you guys. And also, we've been doing live reviews. So we got the SoundPeats H3 right there. We got the Technics AZ100 right there. The Galaxy Buds Pro 4 unboxing and EQ presets tested live right there. So if you haven't seen those, make sure you check those out as well. Because I kept getting asked about the Technics AZ100 for like a year. But to be fair, and shout out to my guy over at Techniques, who finally reached out to me and sent them over to me. I didn't get them until over a year after they were released, because they launched like January 25, and I didn't get them until late February of 26. So it's like, I'm hoping that moving forward, my friends at Techniques will consider me when they're going to release a new product. That, I don't know, just a thought here. Maybe we should send it to El Jefe before launch or at the time of launch. I don't know, just a thought. You know what I mean? A year later, like, I still appreciate it. It's great that they did send them over, but it would be kind of nice, you know, to get them ahead of time. So yeah, man. Yeah, extra medium. You know what time it is. Oh man. Have you tried the Sleep 830? The Sleep 830s are excellent, dude. So yeah, Soundcore sleep earbuds are really good. They're really good, man. So yeah, they're very, very good. So, but I think right now they're still mad pricey, the Sleep A30s. So I've seen the Sleep A20s getting big discounts. So that's what I've been telling people. Like, if the Sleep A30s are still a little too pricey, get the Sleep A20s. You're not going to be dissatisfied. So yeah, I said I am looking at the AZ100s. Nice. That's what's up, man. Earfun and everything. So that's what I'm saying, man. So I had to buy a whole new wardrobe when I went from 367 to 267. Yeah, basically, dude, keep it up. I know you feel better, because I certainly do. Yeah, no, that's actually been the big thing, is like, I've been trying to hold back because I don't want to get too much clothes. Like right now, basically what I ended up rebuying was basics, but essentially I only bought like a week's ish worth of clothes in this smaller size, because I'm waiting to get down to my maintenance weight. Like once I get down to that size, once I get down to like XL, at that point I'm tossing everything. all the 3X, 4X, 5X, 6X, all that stuff is getting donated. I'm going to clear both of my closets out, and then I'm going to start like slowly rebuying, because I haven't bought pants yet. Like all I've been getting is like sweats and like that kind of stuff, and track pants, because regular pants are expensive. Like, you know, Dickies ain't super cheap. They're not super expensive either, but they're not super cheap. And like dress pants and like dress shirts and like all that stuff, I need to rebuy all that stuff. I don't want to do it twice. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure that when I get it, I can get it in the size that I'm going to be at, and I don't have to worry about that no more. So, cause I'm not trying to rebuy my whole wardrobe twice. You know what I'm saying? So, have you tried the PX7S3? I have not. I've heard good things about them. I think if you can get them at a discount, it's worth it. But the thing with like Bowers and Wilkins, you know, and stuff like that, is you really got to wait for discounts, because it's like, it's so taxed, dude. It's so taxed. It's crazy. So I think I seen them up on Woot for a while, and they were going for like 100 for, it might've been refurbs, but hang on, let me see. Come on. Like, I know Woot's working. Oh no, they got the S2s for $99. Hang on, I'm gonna bring this up real quick on screen. I need to move it back to the right window here. This one. There we go. Bam. So right here. Oh yeah, these are the Denon earbuds that my guy was talking about in there. Dyson's for $169 is crazy. But they got the Bowers and Wilkins PX7 S2 for $99. It's not bad. Not bad. So yeah. I don't know how we already got the Galaxy Buds 4 Pro for $199 on Woot. So just put y'all up on game. They're already you already got a discount. I gotta drop a link to this in the chat. But yeah, what the heck? Their international model. I don't know what that means. I guess I'll have to look into that. But yeah. And you can get them in black, or you can get them in white. All right, cool. That's what's up. But why the Galaxy Buds Pro 4 are already on Woot is crazy to me. That's wicked, diabolical work for a brand new set of earbuds. I'm blessed that I haven't blown up like a balloon after I left the military almost 8 years ago. Only gained 15. Nice. That's what's up, man. Yeah. PX7 S3s are nice. Can't find any cooling gel pads for them so far though. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, man. Top 5 in your opinion? I mean, right now, I could probably give you some of my best ones that I like right now. Now there's going to be some recency bias in here because it's going to be the stuff that I've tried recently. Soundpeats H3 is up there. Sony XM6 is up there. Who else? Status Pro X is up there. Technics AZ100 is up there. Denon Pro still up there. Nothing Ear 2024 still up there. OnePlus Buds Pro 3 still up there. Soundcord Liberty 4 Pro is still up there. I'm trying to think of who else am I forgetting here. I'm probably forgetting a few, but those are the ones that are coming in in there. AirPods Pro 3 pretty solid as well. Galaxy Buds 4 Pro also pretty solid. But yeah, it's hard for me to say like which one is exactly best. I'm gonna have to really sit down with the most popular earbuds and really kind of do a ranking, because I've got I've got Apple, Sony, Bose, Samsung, and I'm trying to figure out I'm gonna have to put all of them into a video together and really kind of figure out which one I feel is the best as an overall earbud, because they all try to be jack of all trades, but they all have strengths and weaknesses. So, but yeah, that's kind of what it is there. Yeah, my chat keeps getting stuck, man. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh yeah, Sennheisers. Yep, Sennheiser as well. But yeah, so that's something I gotta try to figure that out at some point this year. But right now I've got too much other content to make at the moment, so the calendar is a little full right now. But we're working our way through it, So I'm leaving room to make sure I drop these buyer's guides type videos. That's why I did this one today. That's why I'm doing another top 5, because I've also got to do them at 100. I've got to do it at 200, and then I got to do it a price unlimited, and then maybe do some for over ear headphones. Maybe something like the under 100, and then maybe for the under 200, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it works out to. But yeah, the Sennheiser Momentum 4 over ears are great. Yeah, they're great. They're great headphones. So I like them. Oh yeah, no, the tier level stuff. Hey, I got to bring that back, man. That's something we definitely got to do again, for sure, because it's been too long, and that was fun, man. So I just have to put that all together again. Got to find all the earbuds, and mind you, it's work though. I just want to make this clear. It's work, because I have to get all the earbuds. I have to try all of them again, make notes on every single one of them, and then put that live stream together and then run it. And so that's actually one of the main reasons why I've been trying to get more regular about running this live stream and making sure that we're getting at least a minimum of an hour. And I got to start pushing this out to 90 minutes as well, to start building up these muscles again of just being live and talking to you guys and everything, because those tier list live streams were 90 minutes to 2 hours long. So I'm my throat's got to hold out, you know what I mean? So, I gotta strengthen this throat, you know what I mean?
Relax.
Get your mind out of the gutter. I know what you guys are thinking. Get your mind. As soon as I heard the words come out of my mouth, bro, in my mind, I already knew it was over. I already knew as soon as I said it. You tried any true wireless with planar drivers? I wouldn't be able to tell you that. I would say yes. Which ones? I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, because I literally have hundreds of earbuds in this house. Hundreds. So I'm sure I have. Probably, I'm trying to think, Moondrop, if I remember correctly. I think the Golden Ages is probably the ones that come to mind. But yeah, but I can guarantee you I have. Which ones? I couldn't tell you. That would be great. I still have the Soundcore Q10 and Q30. Need to find something similar. Yeah, man. They don't do the freaking Q10s anymore, which really sucks, man. I think they have a Q11i. I haven't gotten it, but yeah, we got to do that, man. Hey, no worries, man. That's what we're doing. We're just chilling here today. You know what I mean? So exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. I already knew as soon as I said it. I already knew. As soon as the words came out of my mouth, bro, I was just like,
come on now, dog.
Just immediately, man. I already knew what time it was. So, but yeah, but what are you going to do? You know? But I gotta build these muscles back up, man, and keep streaming and keep doing that because we got to bring it back. You know, we got to bring it back. So, but it's been going good so far. Been going good so far, man. We're so I think, yo, T, what up, man? I know you popped in at the exact wrong moment, bro. T walked in, heard the conversation, and was like, "What am I doing here, bro? What am I doing here?" Oh, I'm telling you, man, it's just it's going wrong. I'm telling everybody I gotta strengthen this throat because I've been so out of practice on the streaming. I'm just getting back into it just, over the past 3 to 4 weeks that I got to start building it back up so I can start pushing past 90 minutes, start pushing past like 2 hours on the streams without burning out my voice. So, but it's also difficult, man, because all I do, like, for my day job is a lot of talking too. So it's hitting on all sides at the same time. You know what I mean? So hopefully we'll get back to ranking soon. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Oh, I'm not. So here's the thing. The only other one that I can think of is the only other one that I've heard about is going to be the Aura Nebula that Soundpeats are coming up with right now. They're doing like this whole like weird woo-woo vlog series on it. And I'm just like, bro, just drop the earbuds. Like, what are we doing, man? Like, I'm like, just drop the earbuds, bro. So, because they've been talking about them since I think they announced them at CES, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to find they're doing this whole like R&D log thing. But hang on, let me see if I can bring this up over here real quick. Oh, wrong one. Hang on, my bad. There we go. Bam. So this is what they're talking about here. So it's a new earbud. It's going to supposedly be a hybrid 5-driver setup, 3-way crossovers. Like, it's supposed to be something serious. I think this is going to be Soundpeats' most like ambitious set of earbuds to date. And I'm intrigued, man. Like, I've been intrigued about them for a minute. They haven't reached out to me or mentioned anything about these. I haven't tested them. I haven't done anything like that, but I would definitely love to get my hands on them, So, and like I said, I recently dropped my video on the H3s, and the H3s are genuinely impressive, like genuinely. And I really do like them. And I think people were kind of tripped out because I was like, yeah, like the Soundpeats H3, they can compete with whoever. It doesn't even matter whatever price you paid for your earbuds, 200, 300, 400, whatever, these can compete with those sound quality wise. They can go toe to toe with anything and beat a lot of the market for sound quality. So Soundpeats has been doing some really good stuff with their sound. I'm interested in seeing how they approach this new set of earbuds that they're going to drop. Hopefully I'll get my hands on them and be able to test them out. That'd be kind of dope. We'll see though. We'll see. But if you guys run into Soundpeats on these streets, whether it's Reddit or Twitter or Instagram or whatever, let them know. Send those to El Jefe, man. He'd love to check them out. Let them know. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the H3s are dope, man. So that was one of the things where I wanted to make sure I spoke about them. I meant to do it such a long time ago. Same thing around the time of the Pro X. So that's why I might have to do a super, super late review on the Pro X. Maybe that's what I'll do for an upcoming video, or maybe a stream. Maybe one of the upcoming streams where I do a live review. Maybe I'll do the Status Pro X just to get my full thoughts out there for you guys so you guys can know where I'm at. Even though it's a late review, I think it's still worth doing. You know what I mean? I think it's still worth doing. So I might just do that for an upcoming live review, because why not, right? I walked in at the wrong time. Jesus Christ. Exactly. No idea on what's going to be coming out with the Liberty 5 Pro. No clue, man. Yeah, no clue. Throw coat T, no pause. Oh yeah, that's pretty good stuff. There was another one too called Medicine Ball that was pretty good as well, but that one I think is a Starbucks drink. Hopefully they'll put wear detection and wear. Yeah, I would hope so. I guess it depends on what they price them at, because if they end up pricing them as like a premium where they're like $199 or like something like that, which would be probably their most expensive earbuds they've ever dropped, then I think we should expect them to throw the kitchen sink at those. Like, there should be nothing for me to say, they didn't include a gaming mode, or they didn't include, customizable controls, or they didn't include wireless charging, or there should be none of that. There should be none of that. If it's going to be a true flagship from them, they need to it's got to have it all. It's got to have it all, man. So yeah, they got to do it. This promo for the new sound piece reminds you of when Liberty Pros. Yeah, I mean that's the whole thing, man. It's not that I'm not under any NDA or anything like that, but it's just one of those things where I'd rather not speculate because I don't know. And until I get info directly from the source, I don't want to be giving you guys misinformation. So that's the thing. I'm not going to do that. So I'm not a, there's people out there that love leaks and doing all that. That's not my cup of tea. So I'm just being real with you guys. I know that's what everybody wants to talk about. I ain't doing it. So yeah, I'm just not. It's not me. Yeah. Coat the what? The throat, sir. It's literally called throat coat. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Cause you can get it on Amazon. So, throat coat tea. There it is. And boom. There it is. See, throat coat tea. Bam. Got to get your mind out of the gutter, dog. Got to get your mind out of that gutter.
Relax.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Back up here real quick. But yeah, that's what we're talking about right there. Oh yeah, talking about there's also the Capsule 3 Pro Plus from Soundpeats that has MEMS drivers. Yeah. Yeah, and it's like the other ones, the other ones that I didn't get my hands on were it's like the Air 5 Pro Plus. Hold on. Air 5 Pro Plus, which I think was like the latest one, and they're $129. So it's these guys right here. So these are the Air 5 Pro Plus. So for these, yeah, so XMEMS, high-res audio, LDAC and aptX, hybrid drivers, 10 millimeter, 55 decibel. I don't even have these. They got a coupon on them though, down to $90. But I don't have these. So that's the downside, because I can't speak on how good they are because I don't have them. I'm sure they're probably great, but I don't have them. Right. So that's the thing where they just need to send them over to me, man. You know what I mean? They just need to send them over. So, cause I'd love to try them out. They look dope, but I don't have them. So what are we going to do? We got to fix that. We got to fix that. I think there has been a breakdown in communication. You know what I mean? We got to make that happen. I'm curious to know what's in the tea. Maybe I can make a lozenge, right? Probably could. Yeah. Cause literally so as soon as I'm done here, as soon as I'm done with any stream, I immediately go and I get a what do you call it? A sore throat lozenge, and I just put it in my mouth just to numb this out, because right now I already feel it, and we've been live now for an hour and 6 minutes and I already feel it. So yeah, so but we do what we got to do, but it's also my fault because I've been silencio all day. I think the other thing I got to start doing is the same thing that I do for my videos, where I warm up my voice. Like I do vocal warm-ups before I record a video. I need to do the same thing for the streams. So I just need to start doing the vocal warm-ups for like maybe, 5-10 minutes before the stream starts. And then I'll probably be in better shape. But it's just going from cold to yapping away for an hour. Air 5 Pro Plus, QCY Mellow Buds N70. Yeah. But I still want to try the Soundpeats though. I want to try those. So it says frequently returned item, but I've never noticed correlation between that warning and the quality of the product. Same, exactly the same for me. So I've seen that so many freaking times, and I'm just like, what do you mean by that? Every time I see that, I'm just like, you guys need to calm down with this thing, because it's not. Because I know regular consumers are going to see that and they're going to be like, but it's still a good product. You'll see that all over the place. So the thing that really bothered me is I started seeing that label on ear tips. Like I was seeing it on SpinFits, I was seeing it on Aslas, on Complies, and I'm just like, people return them because they don't know what size they need. So it's like, yeah, that's one of the things that definitely bugs me. I think I got those Hefe Air 5 Plus. Do you? I'm glad they're sending them to you, bro. Because it's just like, I just don't get it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I might have to get the H3s. The Liberty 5 Pros don't have a wingtip. I have the Liberty 4 Pros and never really dug the stem design. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. H3s is a good dude. H3s are a really good option. It really just comes down to like, what is the thing that you need the most out of a set of earbuds? And if that's sound quality, H3s are the way to go, bro. Yo, what's going on, man? We got Schmeck in the house checking in. Elhefe looks like he's been seriously hitting the gym. Nah, so I just been, dude, it's more clean eating and doing body weight workouts and a lot of walking. A lot of freaking walking. So, but I'm trying to get my strength up to the point where I can do the full, like, what do they call that? Like the prison workout routines and stuff where you're doing like the crazy push-ups and the jumping jacks and all that stuff. I'm not, so for those of you that may or may not know this, I do have social anxiety. So I'm not a fan of being in gyms, and the gyms that are near where I live, they're packed all day. It doesn't matter. It's so many people either one are unemployed. How do they still have a gym membership is beyond me. Either one, they're unemployed or they all work from home. So it isn't like it used to be back in the day where if you went during the middle of the day, you'd be able to like have room to move around and access whatever equipment you want. They're packed literally all day long. I've gone at every different brink of, I've gone in the morning, packed. I've gone 10 to like noon, packed. I've gone 1 to like 3, packed. Anything after 3 p.m. all the way to closing, it's slammed. And I'm like, no, I'm good. That's too many people in the same room. Everybody's breathing. I'm not with that. So and I don't like being in crowded spaces like that. So I'm good. So I'm basically just making it happen at home. I've got my weight bench. I've got my adjustable dumbbells. More than anything, I've been working on form, and that's been the big thing, but I'm also trying to get into a like push-up routine and, like more body weight workouts and that sort of stuff as well. Just like here at the house. Cause gyms are cool, but like I said, all the ones near me, way too crowded. And I'm not with that. I'm not with that, man. So yeah, my peppermints are what I use at markets. They wake me up, soothe my voice, always have them fresh. But nice. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, like burpees and like that sort of stuff. I'm basically trying to find like, what workouts are going to work best for me right now. But I'm building up my strength, so we'll have to do what we can do. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hate to drive 35 minutes to the gym, workout for an hour. Yeah, that's the worst. That's literally the worst. Oh man. Literally, bro. Oh man. I look at the ratings when I see frequently returned stamp on items because people might be tripping. Yeah, and that's the thing. Most people, they're not even going to know what they got right or wrong. Do new tips of the truth? Nice. Yeah, there's a lot, dude. There's a lot of good ones, man. Like, I've heard good things about the do new tips as well. Moondrop, really good ear tips. Final Audio, really good ear tips as well. Asla, really good ear tips. SpinFit, really good ear tips. If you like foam, Comply, very good ear tips as well. There's probably more because I haven't been SpinFit supplied me with so many freaking ear tips that I haven't even needed to buy new ear tips in a long time. Although I did pick up some Aslas and I did pick up some Final Audio ones recently, but, yeah, there's probably more, and I need to shop around and see what else is out there, HDR Fire, I got to do a review. Yeah, man, you got to do that, bro. Haven't been doing them Billy Blanks workouts. Hey, man, listen, don't be talking smack on Tybo, bro. You know what I mean? I like going to the gym because otherwise I may not even leave the house. Yeah, no, I mean, because I work from home too. So I get what you're saying. I just wish that it wasn't like super packed. And there are private gyms where it's not so bad, but like the price is what's up there. And I'm just like, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's the thing, man. But that's really what it is, man. Just trying to do more of the body weight stuff and getting into really just trying to stay consistent is more than anything else. And that's the biggest thing, because consistency in making better choices is what's gotten me to where I'm at now. That's what got me from that 375 pound version of myself to this 275 pound version of myself. Most of it, though, to be completely honest with you guys, food. That's the biggest thing, has been clean eating and water by far. That's like, I can't tell you that changing a relationship with food is so huge, and finding a way to be able to eat clean, but still eat like delicious food game changer. But the other thing that helped was that my body started rejecting bad food. That really helped. So not going to give you guys too much information on it, but no. I'm literally, tacos are one of the best things that you can eat. It's just how you eat them and in what moderation you eat them. So, but tacos are one of the best foods you can have. So I promise you, because you know what the ingredients are. And I'm not talking about Taco Bell tacos or Jack in the Box tacos. I'm talking about like taco truck or taqueria tacos or Mexican restaurant tacos, because you know what's in it. If they're making the tortillas themselves with masa, you know what's in it. The meat, you know what's in it. The salsa, you know what's in it. These are all whole ingredients. If beans, what's the ingredient in beans? Freaking beans. What's the ingredient in rice? Freaking rice, right? With seasoning, obviously, but you know what it is. So, and even for me, even when I have tacos, because if you guys know, like the way that street tacos come, they come with 2 tortillas, bro. I just eat one of the tortillas. I literally separate the second tortilla off of it just to reduce the amount. That's it. So just doing that. But nah, dude, Mexican food has been a lifesaver, because that's been one of the only foods that has been consistently okay. The only things I still have to be careful around, like sour cream and dairy and stuff and cheese, but meat, rice, beans, tortillas, I can have that. But also, not only that, portion control. That's been the other big one, because I can only eat, I swear I eat like a little punk, right? Because it's like, if you get me a whole meal, I'm going to eat this much of it, because that's all my stomach can handle. My stomach is big on the outside and little on the inside. You know what I mean? But nah, dude, I'm telling you, man, that was the biggest game changer. And the fact that my body rejects anything like the super highly processed stuff, like, I can't have McDonald's anymore. I can't have KFC, Popeyes. I can't have Burger King, Wendy's. And mind you, I can still have a burger, but it's got to be like a real like burger. Like you got to go to a place that has like an actual like barbecue grill type of thing, and they're actually making the patties themselves and putting them down, and they have like actual like baked bread for their burger buns, and like if it's the real deal kind of thing, I can still have that. But it's like the processed preservative, like all that other stuff that we're getting from like fat, my body cannot handle that anymore. It just cannot, it can't take it anymore. So, which, you know what? I'm okay with that. So I'm totally okay with that. So, but the taco diet, I promise you, you can do very well just on tacos, man. I'm telling you, literally changed my life. Candy fast food. It's crazy. So, and thankfully, because I'm in California, thankfully, we do have Mexican food as in like fast food availability. So like where there are like drive-through places where you can get like, you know, barbecue chicken with Spanish rice and frijoles and tortillas and stuff. Like you can get that, right? Or we have just endless taco trucks. So thankfully the availability is very high. So I'm like, given that I have that option versus like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, and that stuff, I'm not even touching that stuff, man. So yeah, low carb tortillas is another good option too, man. But yeah. Yo, what's up, man? Hey, what's up? Fighting Navy Man. Mr. Jefe, I'm one of the quiet fans out here enjoying your show. Have you heard of Sansound Hardwire? I have not, but I just want to say thank you for the $10 super chat. And let's see if this is working one time. Let's hit it one time for my guy, Fighting Navy Man.
It's the money. It's the money. It's the money. Yeah. It's the money. It's the money. It's the money. Yeah. It's the money.
Yo, thank you so much, man. Hopefully we were able to hear the horns on that one this time, but appreciate you so much, man. But I've never heard of that. Never heard of that company, man. So yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Don't eat fries from fast food. I air fry fries at home. That makes a lot of sense, man. Yeah. I had some burgers Friday with steak sauce. Nice, man. That's what I'm talking about. Popeyes is less greasy than everything else named, to be fair. Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Yo, Delvon, what up, man? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you. So Heavy looking more like Vin Diesel. Hey, my guy coming through Septian one time with the $1.99 super chat. Let's hit it one time for my guy Sep, man.
It's the money. It's the money. It's the money. Yeah. It's the money. It's the money. It's the money. Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you coming through, man. For anybody that hasn't checked out my guy Septio, make sure you guys check him out. He's been getting back into the game himself on his own channel, dropping reviews as well on audio products. Make sure you check him out. We always got a lot of good creators in the building, so we always want to give them shouts out to give them their flowers as well. Last week we shouted out my guy LaShawn, holla at your boy, who's in the chat right now, one of the moderators. So you always want to make sure that you check them out as well. My guy Barry Johnson, he also has his channel as well. But one of my other friends that's in here who is doing really good content as well is my friend Jojo the Techie. So if you guys haven't checked her out, this is her channel right here, Jojo the Techie. She just recently celebrated 20,000 subs on her channel. So make sure you guys show her some love. This is my homegirl right here. When she comes through town and I'm available, usually we'll go out and get some tacos for sure. Unfortunately couldn't do it last time, but hopefully next time when she comes back into town, we'll be able to get some grub one more time. But yeah, definitely check her out. So she's been doing stuff on the Nothing 4A Pro. She spent some time here in the Bay Area for the new Samsung launch. Lots of good videos, lots of good commentary. So, and she's a real deal, legit tech person, so make sure you guys show her some love when you get some time. But yeah, that's my peoples right there, so make sure you do. We always gonna give shout outs to our fellow creators who come through, because we do get a lot of creators that slide by my chat, and I always want to show love where I can. So I know Delvon, he has a channel as well. You saw Delvon Digital in the chat. Barry Johnson, he has a channel. He's been in the chat. Holla at your boy, Jojo the Techie. Who else has come through? I know Picky Audio has come through. You guys know Picky Audio. He's come through a bunch of times. So always make sure we show everybody some love. My guy Septian Patterson in the house as well, man. Yo, Ashton, what up, man? I hate the companies are getting away from dot style earbuds. Yeah, man. Same. You know what I mean? Same. So I hope we can continue to get both options, because there's room for stems and there's room for dots, and I hope we continue to get both, because if we have room for hook style earbuds and open ear earbuds and clip on earbuds, we should still get some dots, man. Like there's nothing, like why are we not doing that? You know what I mean? Why are we not doing that? Let's do that one time. So, but yeah, man. But yeah, so like I said, man, make sure you guys show her some love. The links are in the chat. My guy Barry dropped a link to her channel in the chat. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We always want to show love to the other creators that are in my circle. I have a lot of YouTube friends, man, and I'm blessed in that sense. So I cannot complain. I know some really awesome creators. And not even just like the ones that I hang out with, but even like friends that have been, YouTube friends for a long time, turn into real friendships. And in addition to that, I work with so many content creators for my work, that's all I do is I talk to other YouTubers all day, every day. And it's a blessing. So, cause yeah, I love being a content creator, and, I love helping other content creators as well. So that's been a definite blessing for me for sure, man. But yeah, man. So that's what's going on. But I appreciate you guys showing her some love, because yeah, she got a dope channel, man. So definitely one to check out 100%, man. But yeah. And the other one we got to get back in the game is Gigi, man. But she's just been so busy with her other stuff. But Gadget Goddess, she's been dropping videos for a long time, and we got to get her back in the game. So we got to get her back in the game at some point. I know like I said, I know she's busy. She still runs her Tuesday live stream, which is great, and her members only. But I miss her review videos, man. I know you guys feel me on this. The people that watch Gadget Goddess, yeah, so I've been missing her videos, man. She was always doing banger stuff with her, because she's mostly doing like a lot of foldables coverage, but you love to see it. So hopefully we get that back in the game at some point. She's waiting for the iPhone Fold. Yeah, absolutely. What would be one pair of earbuds, headphones you just could not live without? Couldn't live without? I would say right now, for probably almost nearly like a year and a half or more, my Sony Ultwear probably were the ones that I probably wouldn't, because I was using those more. Mind you, having the fact that I have the XM5s, the XM6s, the Sennheiser Momentums, like I have so many over the AirPods Max, I have so many different headphones, and the ones that I kept using almost on like way more on like 3-4 times a week were the Sony Ultwears. So those are probably the ones that I would say that I probably can't live without, because they're still, for the fact that they're like $150 headphone, the fact that they've stayed in rotation as long as they have, the fact that they are barely barely been dethroned just now in 2026 by the Nothing Headphones A, and just barely. Is crazy. So that was one of those times, and I try to say this so many times because I dropped a full review on the Sony Ultwares a long time ago. Like a long time ago. Where is that video at? Hold on. It is right here. Okay. So yeah, I dropped this video right here. This is a while back. New $200 King right here. This is the Sony Ultware video. Let's see. When did this come out? Bruh. June 9th, 2024. So almost 2 years. And by the time I dropped this video, I had these headphones already for a couple of months. So that's wild. Like 2 years easy with the Sony Ultwares. And mine are still great. Like the hinges aren't cracked. They're not messed up. My ear pads are still in good shape. So yeah, these headphones are the truth. I got to say, man, if you haven't seen the video on these, make sure you check them out. Awesome headphones. So I really like them. Just like, because it just depends on who you are as like an audio person. Like if you like bassy headphones that are lightweight, that have strong noise cancellation, like these are the ones. Like they're so freaking good. It's a trip. So, but yeah, man, those are the ones that I'm like on a daily basis, or not a daily basis, but like on a multi times per week. Yeah, those be the ones for sure, man. Yeah, I don't know how you've been doing that, LaShawn. So can't live without these Nothing headphones. Hey, I'm telling you, man, they're good, man. So how do you get spatial audio on Sony Ultware? Well, it depends on your phone and it depends on the music. So that's the thing, because almost any earbuds, if they support it, a lot of new earbuds do support this now. And if you're on Android, you can see, like, as long as you have the right music that supports it and you turn on that spatial audio button in the Bluetooth settings. So when you pair a set of earbuds, you'll see settings in there, and you can like activate LDAC, and you can do HD audio, and there is also on some headphones, some earbuds, you'll see like spatial audio, and you can click that on. And as long as that's on, you can actually hear it. You can turn it on and off, and you'll hear spatial audio turn on and off. So that's usually the way to do it. But your phone has to support it first, and you have to have the music that's also going to support it. But it can work. So, but here's the thing though. Spatial audio is cool. In most instances, I would say 99% of the market, in most instances, it's overrated. While some headphones, when you use it, some headphones and earbuds, it does do a really good job. It has to be done with the right media, because not every song sounds good in spatial audio mode. Not every show, not every movie sounds good. It just depends on how it's been recorded. But music wise, usually like live music sounds so much better with spatial audio than just like regular produced tracks, especially if they weren't produced for spatial audio, because that's a different, like, people. I remember it was our friend Jonathan Morrison. Shout out to Jonathan Morrison, when he was showing me his workflow for making music in Dolby Audio or in Dolby Atmos. That's a whole different ball game. But when you hear music that's mixed that way in spatial audio, it makes a world of difference. So, and not all music is mixed that way. So yeah. So S25 Ultra for the Ultware question, because I could never find the button. I think it was Samsung decided not to cover. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Samsung locked that outside of their Galaxy Buds. Don't be surprised by that. Because that's the kind of shady stuff that they would do. So, because it's that whole locking into the ecosystem thing, and I'm not a fan of that at all. So, oh yeah, the Denon Pro, yeah, their spatial audio is definitely good for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Sony Ultwares, man, they've been hovering between 140 and 150 for well over a year. And I think when it was like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, they had dropped to like 127. Crazy good deals. And I know people that picked up refurbished ones for just over $100. That's crazy. That's crazy for that headphone. That's crazy. And it comes with a case in the box. What? So yeah, dude, it's wild, man. So yeah, man, it's not good. Fighting Navy man, no, man, I don't really give out my address like that. I appreciate it though, man. But right now I have way too much work way too much. So I can't take on any additional, unless it's something that I would have to go through my management company, and that's, yeah. And they don't do it for free. So I appreciate it, man. But right now, no, my calendar is completely full. So it would be, yeah, it would have to be done differently, but that isn't something that I would do. But yeah, I appreciate it though. I really do. Just want to say thank you for that. See, but yeah, I'm still, like I said, man, we got a lot of stuff to look forward to. It's still really early in the year. But right now I'm hoping that I do get my hands on these new earbuds coming from Soundpeats. That'd be kind of dope. So we'll see what happens. High hopes for the new upcoming releases from Soundpeats, whatever Soundcore is going to decide to drop on us next. Who else? Earfun. I'm hoping Earfun. I'm hoping they bring out a new version of the Free Pro, because they've been doing stem styles now for a while. Like, they've been reiterating their stem styles, and I'm like, please, Earfun, please. I'm begging you. Please bring back the free Pro design. You guys know what I'm talking about, the little ones, the Free Pro 2, Free Pro 3. Please bring out a new version of that one. Like, cause that earbud is so freaking good, man. So like, we need a new version of that. We need a new non-stem, like, king earbud. Like, I can't, so I'm hoping they do bring out something like that. And it would be cool to see Soundpeats do something like that too. Because the H3s are not a stem style design, which is great. I'd love to see Soundpeats start bringing out a version of that, because they drop so many stem style earbuds. You got the capsules, you got the freaking Air Pros, you got all it. Like, how about a non-stem one? Just, you know what I mean? The H3, yeah, okay, all right, cool. How about something under 100? That's like well under 100 right now. The H3's $97 on sale. That's pretty good. So, but yeah, that's where we're at, man. I know the ones you're talking about. Yeah, man. But that's what it is, man. But listen, I'm going to go ahead and jump out of here, man. It's been 90 minutes. I appreciate everybody coming through and hanging with your boy today, man. I do appreciate that. I hope you guys are all having a great Sunday. Once again, if you guys didn't check it out, we do have a new video up on the channel. Top 3 earbuds under $30. It's definitely worth your attention, because the stuff that you can get right now for $30 is crazy. Full featured earbuds, noise cancellation, transparency mode, app support, LDAC, just crazy. And I even included, I wasn't even going to do it because I didn't think that I was like, nah, call quality, mic quality check on $30 earbuds, probably going to be bad. I was wrong. I had to include that test. So, and if you watch the video, you'll notice that I actually am in like it's a different day. I'm in a different shirt and everything, because I heard it and I was like, oh no, I've got to include this in this video. So make sure you guys, if you guys haven't done so, check it out. Drop me a comment in there. If you guys came from the live stream, say, hey man, popped over from the live stream. Make sure you guys check that out. But that is the latest video on the channel. If you guys haven't seen it, for sure, make sure you guys show it some love, man. I'll put the link in the chat. But seriously, man, I appreciate you guys. Always coming through, man. So, we'll be back next Sunday. Oh, I want to give you guys a heads up. So I'm probably going to have to reschedule the next Sunday stream. Next Sunday is Easter Sunday, and I do have a family thing that I'm going to be doing next Sunday. So I'm giving you guys a heads up. So either one of two things is going to happen. Either the stream is going to be later in the day on Sunday, or I might have to back it up and do it on like Saturday. I don't know. I got to figure that out, because I don't want to not stream, but we do have like this Easter picnic thing that we do at my car club, and I don't want to miss that. It's a big family thing. Bring all the kids out, all of that stuff. I don't have any children, just making that clear. But it's all of that. So we're going to be getting ready for that, and it's good for. It's good. It's healthy for me to touch grass every once in a while. So I got to do that. But I don't want to leave you guys hanging and like, man, where did Hefe go? He didn't show up. So that's what's up. But either way, man, you guys take care of yourselves. Have a good week. If you haven't checked out the video, check it out. We'll be dropping more videos during the week. So definitely look forward to that, man. But regardless, you guys all please take good care of yourselves. And yeah, man, we'll chat next week. I'll see you guys then. Peace.